Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. If you missed Trivia Night on Saturday, it was pretty fun. We'll probably do something like that again in the future. So make sure you guys stay tuned. New email just went out with all of the upcoming Zoom videos and things like that. So if you want to join Coach Shauna for a CrossFit class, which is actually face-to-face with you and actually coach you through it, you can join that. This Friday at 2:30 p.m. I'm going to do a Zoom as well. So if you guys want to join me later in the evening on Friday to do the CrossFit class with the Zoom, so we can chat and I can interact with you guys and give you guys more one-on-one type stuff. Friday, 2:30 p.m. Make sure you mark your calendar for that. So what we got going for today? Pop it up. So last week we did our 3 strength tests. So on Monday we did that 4 minutes to do as many deficit push-ups as possible. Wednesday we did, what's up Daily? Morning. Wednesday we did that core piece. It was like the 5-minute AMRAP of I can't remember, but it was a core test. And then Friday we did all of those bent over rows and bicep curls, and my arms are feeling it for sure the next day. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll be picking off that same routine. So Monday will be a chest focus. Wednesday will be a core focus. Friday will be a back and pulling type focus. So what we have for today, every minute for 8 minutes. Minute 1, 20 seconds of push-ups, followed by 40 seconds of rest. Then minute 2, 40 seconds of shoulder taps, followed by 20 seconds of rest. So the whole point of this is we'll see how many push-ups we can get. And I want you guys to keep track of your total reps because we'll log it in here and we'll see how many push-ups we get in those 4 20-second increments. But I threw in the shoulder taps in between each set of them because it's going to force your shoulders into fatigue to where now we can really truly test how many we can do and really push our shoulders once they are fatigued. So it's easy to do a lot of push-ups when you're fresh, but I want to really grind our shoulders and really put a lot of time and attention on them and really fatigue them so that they have more potential to grow. So that's what we got going on for our strength portion. And then for the workout, 21, 15, 9, 15, 21 of dumbbell squat snatches or barbell if you have barbell, followed by straight leg sit-ups. So if you have a single dumbbell, perfect. If you have barbell, perfect. Got Brian really quick. If you have a kettlebell, perfect. I'm going to go over the different variations you can do. If a squat snatch with a dumbbell and kettlebell seems really challenging, I'll show you what you guys can do instead to still get some movement going on. It'll still be spicy of a workout. The 12-minute time cap, I think most of the people will finish underneath that 12-minute time frame. So for our warm-up, 4 rounds, 20 jumping jacks just to get moving and get blood flowing. Then 5 push-ups with a 5-second descent. If you're not quite warm yet for a full-on push-up, drop to your knees. That's totally fine as well. I just want to warm up the shoulders and really put some time and attention on them already. 5 reverse snow angels just to kind of get our posture right and get those shoulders back for those snatches, as well as 5 Kang squats. If you did the Olympic lifting class on Saturday, you saw those. If you haven't done a Kang squat, let me show you real quick. So, bam. That's too low. If you have a barbell, you would just place the bar on your back like you're doing a back squat. But if you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you're going to hug it in like this. The Kang squat starts with a good morning, into a squat, into a good morning, and then stand. So standing nice and tall, I squeeze my core tight, I push my butt back and keep my knees soft. From here, I drop down into a squat, I drive my knees out and have my chest up really tall. Push my butt back to that good morning, and then back to standing. They require a lot of hamstring mobility. It's not an easy movement at all, and it's kind of awkward to get the feel for the first time doing it. So if that's the case for you, you can do the first round without any weight, just to kind of feel it out. It's still a great way to help mobilize that lower body. Otherwise, if you feel confident, you can grab a lightweight. If you have like a 50-pound dumbbell, though, I would not use that. It'll be way too much too soon. Your back might not take that much weight so early in the morning. So if that's the case, do all your rounds with no weight. That's fine as well. I'm using a 30-pound dumbbell, and I would not go any heavier than that for those. It's just a warm-up. I just want to get warm. So let's bring it to the floor really fast. Let's go over some mobility, and then we'll start the warm-up. All right. So first, for about 40 seconds, we're going to do those hip rotations we did last week. So bringing your leg out to the side like you're a peeing dog, and then bring your foot up. So now you're still at a 90-degree angle, but your thighs horizontal, and then bring it back in. Having a big circle going one way. Give me a couple more this direction. Peeing dog, knee up, tuck it back in, and then switch directions. If you do have dumbbells and you're doing dumbbell squat snatches, they're very challenging. So you definitely want to make sure the body is loosened up. Requires a lot of mobility. All right, switch sides. Peeing dog, leg up, drop it in. And switch. All right, laying flat on the floor now. We're gonna do 8 Y raises, 8 T raises. So the Y raise, keep your nose right next to the floor, hands out above your head in a Y position. Keeping your head still, you move just from the shoulder blades and lift your arms up. Hold for a second, come back down. 8 Ys. Once you do 8 of those, bring your hands out to the sides, do 8 Ts. Have your palms facing forward on the T's. All right, bring it back to that tabletop position from earlier. Hand on back of the head, elbow to elbow, elbow up towards the ceiling as high as you can get it. And switch. Really try hard to get that elbow up. Don't just go to where your body naturally wants to stop. Try to push it a tiny bit more. You're not trying to, over-exaggerate, but you're definitely trying to get that little bit extra every time. All right, last one, guys. We're going to hop into a down dog to mobilize those calves a little bit and loosen those up because it's very crucial to have calf mobility in order to get a nice deep upright squat, which you're going to need for these snatches. So butt up in the air, head through the arms, push your butt back as far as you can so you touch the hamstrings, get your head through, then teeter back and forth. If you like to just push both heels down at the same time, cool. I personally feel like I can get more out of it if I go side to side because both my calves are really stiff. I don't really feel much if I do this, but if I kind of exaggerate one at a time, I can feel a little bit more. We'll go about 15 more seconds. Okie dokie. So, a quick reminder for the warm-up. We have 4 rounds, 20 jumping jack, up and down is 1. Then you're going to do 5 push with a 5-second descent. Dropping your knees is fine too. Whatever keeps that 5 seconds solid and strict, and you're getting the full 5. Then 5 versus snow angels. You guys all know this. Keep those arms locked out as much as you can as you're doing them. And keep your hands as far away from the floor as possible so your back's really staying turned on. And then 5 of those Kang squats, which is a good morning, kind of like a start of a kettlebell swing. Squat, good morning, and stand. You know what? I might not even use a dumbbell. I'm not using a dumbbell for the first 2 rounds. First round, I'm not going to use dumbbell. I recommend you do the same. Then if you feel good, you kind of getting warmed up, then you can use a bar or dumbbell for the next 2 rounds, what I recommend. Okay? I'll take this, switch it off. All right. So 4 rounds, guys. Let's try to get done in like 8 minutes or so. If you're ready, go ahead and hit it. First, 20 jumping jacks. And 20. 5 push-ups, 5-second descent. Five snow angels. All right. And 5 Kang squats. If anyone's feeling still kind of sore or beat up today, make sure to let me know. Usually come the end of the week, I'm feeling it for sure. But then on Sunday, I try to sleep as much as I can. I try to eat a lot of food, stretch out. And then usually come Monday, I'm feeling pretty good. But if you're still feeling it from last week, let me know so I can maybe modify things as needed. So that way you're not overdoing it. Cool. Jumping jacks. Bam. Whew. No wonder they make you jumping jacks in middle school so much. They're effective. Try to keep your shoulders back as much as you can during the push-up. So instead of me coming down and letting my shoulders hunch forward like this and kind of cave inwards, and now my shoulders dropping forward, I want to try to pull myself back and keep my shoulder blades together. So that my shoulders still in the neutral position. It's not kind of hunched over and insulated, rotated. So just keep that in mind. Maybe as you go down, look at your shoulder and see what it's doing. A little bit of rotation inward is fine. You still want the whole joint to move forward. If you really focus on it, you can kind of see what I'm saying. It's a lot easier to just drop your shoulders forward, but you don't want that. A lot of extra strain on it. King squats. Boom, bam, pow, bop. On the start of the Kang squat, on the good morning part, you don't have to keep your legs straight. So don't lock out your legs and push your butt back. Keep your knees soft as you push your butt back. You'll still feel it in your hamstrings. You'll still focus on that area, but you put less strain. It'll put a lot of unnecessary stretch on them, off of them. I think that's 5. That's 5. Round 3. Dumbbell squat times before, let me know. I'm curious. It's a very, very tricky movement. A lot of people struggle with them. Last night, my fiance and I watched Nailed It on Netflix. And it's this like really small cooking show or cooking competition. But they pick 3 people that are just like average bakers. They're not like some high class, baker from some world renowned bakery. They're just some random people that just like to cook or bake. And it was very interesting. It was fun to watch. If you're into like those competition type shows where it's like, you have 30 minutes to transform this thing into that. I love Kang squats. My squat feels amazing afterwards. Expect to see a lot more of these forever. Not just in quarantine. We get back to the gym. Expect a lot of these. Your guys' squats are going to feel amazing. All right, last set. Jumping jacks. Push-ups. Focus on that shoulder. Try to get it in place. Don't let it come and drop in front of you. If it rotates inward a little bit, that's fine. Just nothing crazy. All right, last 5 Kang squats. A little past 8 minutes, that's okay. We got time today. Woo! All right. Should be feeling pretty warm by now. Let's finish up if you're still going. If you haven't already, please drop a like on this video, as well as let me know if you guys have done dumbbell squat snatches before. 2 things. Drop a like. Have you done squat snatches? If not, that's cool. Maybe you get to try something new today, or I got a fun variation that you can do in place of the squat snatches as well. So don't you worry. No matter what goes on today, a good amount of fitness is going to happen. A good amount of fitness for a Monday. With another 10 seconds, if anyone's still finishing up. If you ever are feeling like you're falling behind a little bit, maybe I'm rushing through things faster than I should, you can always pause this live video and then catch up and then press play And then during like the break times like this, or if there's like a rest in the middle of a workout, like, a minute of rest, or every 30, whatever allows for a rest in the workout, you can always fast forward it to catch up. So that way you're still hearing my cues as you're going through that move specifically, but you're not falling behind and kind of getting lost in everything. So for our strength portion, every minute for 8 minutes. Minute 1, 20 push-ups. As many as you can get. Just make sure you're sticking to that standard of bringing your chest all the way to the floor, thighs touch as well, and you press up, reaching full tricep extension at the top. After 20 seconds, you have 40 seconds to chill, shake out the arms. Then we're doing just 40 seconds of plank shoulder taps. These don't have to be fast. These aren't going to count for anything. I just want you to constantly move and keep those shoulders working for 40 seconds. Then you get 20 seconds of rest before another 20 seconds of max effort push-ups. So something to consider is that 40 seconds of rest after the 20 seconds on is a good chunk, but it's not going to feel like much, especially because you have to go and do 40 seconds shoulder taps right after that. So maybe if you know you're not a strong pusher upper and you think like in 20 seconds you're not going to get that many, or you might die off pretty quick, and like after 10 seconds you might start to like strain a little bit, be a little more reserved and just try to maximize whatever you can get in that 20 seconds. You have 20 seconds a lot, but it doesn't mean you have to do 20 seconds of push-ups. It means you have 20 seconds in the up push-ups to get as many as you can, if that makes sense. So don't crush the first 20 seconds, and then the next time you come back to those 20 seconds, you get 2. See what I'm saying? So play it smart. Maybe you do 3. You take a tiny 2-second break, 3, and then 3 to get 9 in a 20-second time frame. Whatever is going to allow you to get as many as you possibly can. Now, really quick, grab the notes app on your phone, or grab pen and paper, whatever you have nearby, so you can log your total push-ups, because we are going to save this number and input it into Waterfy. Whoa. Got my handy. Oh, I don't have my marker with me, huh? My marker's in the house. I brought it in the house the other day. Okay, I'm using the notes on my phone. No, I'm not. So that I can't see the clock. Okay, what am I going to do? All right. I'll use notes on my phone. Oh, no, I have a pen. Where's the pen at? Maybe I don't have a pen. I have nothing. Okay. I'll just use notes on my phone then. We'll make it work. Now, where's my phone? There it is. All right, let me grab my notes. All right, you guys. I don't see any questions in the chat, so we're going to get started. Bam. 8 rounds total, so 4 each. 20 seconds max push-ups, 40 seconds rest. 40 seconds just slow and steady shoulder taps. You don't have to go fast at all. Just try to keep moving. And then 20 seconds rest before we start back up. All right. Here we go. As you can get in 20 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Three, and rest. I won't be able to show the time at you guys as well as count for myself. So if you don't have one right now, go and snag your phone or a stopwatch, whatever, use your Apple Watch if that's accessible, and then have a timer started. So that way you can see how long you have to work and rest for. We got 20 more seconds. We're doing just 40 seconds of slow shoulder taps, just to fatigue those shoulders. Remember how many you get. 10 seconds, not on the shoulder taps. So shoulder taps, you don't have to worry about counting. 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep those hips still. Your core is tight, so you're not moving your torso a ton. Try to be as immobile as you can. The only thing that moves is your arms. You got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 20 seconds going back to push-ups, you guys. If you don't hit that same number you just hit on the previous set, that's fine. I wouldn't expect you to, but still try to get as close as you can. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Then rest. Got 36 so far. These are not as bad as those deficit ones last week. Deficit ones last week were miserable. It was only 4 minutes, but it felt like forever. My chest was so pumped. All right, going to 15 seconds, guys. If you need to widen your feet a little bit to give it more stability in your base to help you not twist as much, definitely do that as well. That's what I'm doing. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. We got 12 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, guys, 2 rounds down, 2 more to go. Whew. 10 seconds. Still stick that standard, fully lock out at the top, chest all the way down every time. Get that full range of motion. It'll be more beneficial. And go. And rest. I got 15 that time, so 36 plus 15, 51. Shoulders gonna be tired after all this, for sure. For sure. Ten seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, shoulder taps, not push-ups. You don't have to go fast on shoulder taps. As soon as one hand down, just one hand gets down, try to bring the other one right up. Slowly tap your shoulder. Keep that core tight, squeeze your butt. $15 more seconds. And rest. All right, last one for each, you guys. Next set in 10 seconds. See how many you can get. 3, 2, 1, and go. And rest. Oh, man. If you guys want, put how many you got in the chat. so you don't forget it. Unless you have notes nearby or a pen, you can write down and save it. But today, you'll be able to plug in the strength we're doing right now and the workout. So it'll be 2 scores to plug in today. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Even though it's not worth anything, guys, don't cheat yourself. The whole point is just tax those shoulders. That's the whole goal. We got 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right. We'll take a solid minute or two to kind of rest and give our shoulders a break before we go into the dumbbell snatches. That will also be very shoulder intensive. I'm going to show you guys the movements, what you can do if you don't have dumbbell squat snatches quite yet, or if you have too heavy of a weight for yourself. But today's workout's going to be good. I put a 12-minute cap. It'll only take 12 minutes if you are doing dumbbell squat snatches, I feel like. You'll get close to that time cap. But if you're doing the modification I have for you, you'll go a lot faster. So grab some water. Grab your equipment. I'm going to grab my dumbbell. What is up with this lighting? It's either way too dark or way too bright. Will it brighten up if I take a step back? Well, let's do this. I'll turn my handy dandy light on. Bow. It's a little better. Okay, so for a dumbbell squat snatch, you treat it just like how you would for a dumbbell power snatch. You drop your hips down, you have your chest tall, you drop the legs and pull, and you punch underneath and stand, but you're gonna punch yourself down into a squat position. So if an overhead squat with an empty barbell is challenging for you, this movement is significantly harder. So if you feel like you're someone that doesn't have the greatest shoulder mobility and the greatest stability overhead, and you feel like you struggle with even a barbell overhead squat, I wouldn't do this variation. I would do the scale version, which I'm about to show you first, and then we'll go over the full dumbbell snatch. So if you have a dumbbell or even barbell, you want to do this movement instead, you can. You use your dumbbell or you need squat cleans. So with that dumbbell in between your legs every time, you're going to pop it up, control it down into a squat, bring it back down, and then switch sides. So I don't want to make sure we're still fully extending those legs as much as we can. We tend to get into the habit of shortening that extension, and we come here and we go, boom, and then we stand up. I want you to stand all the way and get close to that scarecrow, as close as you can get, and then squat down to the movement. So if you have a dumbbell, kettlebell, or a barbell, you can do squat cleans as well if you'd like. It wouldn't count as RX, which is totally fine. The whole goal is just to get sweaty today, so feel free to do that. If you want to do dumbbell squat snatches, this is what I want you to focus on. So really, really focus on pulling that elbow up, getting that scarecrow, and then punching down, because you want to have that dumbbell in a good position before you go down into that squat. If I do this and I go, I try to punch over, it doesn't really work very well. My shoulder's not ready to stabilize that dumbbell overhead. It's not locked out yet, so it's significantly harder for my body to be in control of that dumbbell. So make sure all the way, fully extend, so I have that weight locked out, and then I finish out the squat. If you want to work on dumbbell squat snatches, but again, they are very challenging, you can just go halfway. So you can just come up, boom, come down halfway, and then stand, and just count those as your squat snatches for the day. But in the notes, write down you did half squats. So that way you're still, in my opinion, the best way to get better at something is to do it more often. So doing squat cleans isn't going to help you get better at dumbbell squat snatches. If you want to get better at dumbbell squat snatches, do those. So But with that being said, don't force yourself into it where you're putting yourself in a compromised position. So again, if you struggle with holding it overhead, you be getting all the way below in your squat, just go boom, and then stand, and just get as low as you can, like in between a dumbbell power snatch and a dumbbell squat snatch, okay? If you got a backpack, give me, you'll do 2-arm dumbbell squat snatches. So sandwich it, come up, boom, and then stand. Because it'll be kind of hard to have a backpack in one hand. So if there's no questions for me, we'll start in about 30 seconds. Try out both versions you want to do. If you have a really heavy weight, even though you think you can do snatches, but your weight's kind of be pretty tough, I would just go down to cleans. Because I don't want to really put too much on those shoulders today, especially because we have a good amount of reps. We have 45 plus 15, which is 60, plus 21, we have 81 total reps of a weighted movement. That's gonna be a lot on the shoulders if it's pretty challenging off the bat. So a few seconds, guys, and we're gonna get it going. Oh, and then jumping lunges. I'm pretty sure you guys are confident with those. Light tap of that back knee, jump up in the air, tap the other knee. It's not each side, so it's a total amount. So you count 1, 2, 3, like that. If you don't want to jump, you can do walking lunges also, or like stationary forward stepping lunges too. All right, there's no comments for me, so we're gonna get this started. I have a 35-pound dumbbell. That's the weight I'm using today, just to give you guys reference on, or give you guys perspective on like how challenging this movement is. If I had a 50-pound dumbbell, the time cap would probably be like 40-minute time cap because I would die. So just so you know. All right, grab your timers, guys. We got 12 minutes to get it done. 21, 15, 9, 15, 21. Your weighted either snatch or clean variation. Both versions you're squatting though, no matter what. Unless you're focusing just on a half rep of the dumbbell snatch. And the total amount of jumping lunges. So 21 total jumping lunges. All right. Here we go, team. Have fun. Play it smart. Don't blow up too soon. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Stand up all the way before you go down to that squat. Quads are already tired. Oh, it's gonna be rough. 12 minutes might be aggressive. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, my quads. Oh no. All right, we're already 2.5 minutes in. I don't know about 12-minute time cap. My quads are tired. Make sure every time you pick up the weight, chest up, look straight ahead. Don't look down. You can look down when you set it down, but look up before you pull. Put your back in a good position. Oh man. Make sure you get a big punch and have your arm close to your ear. Make sure that arm's not floating away if you're doing dumbbell squat snatches or power snatches. Oh. We're at 429 right now. Oh, I think my quads are going to be more sore than my arms are going to be. 1 around a 9. Nine. Well, the 12 minutes is going to be close. Ooh. Relax, quads, relax. All right, 15. Whew. About to fall over. All right, 15 snatches done, going up. Oh, my poor little leggies. Owie, owie, owie. We're at 8.5. Time to finish. I think I'm going to do 7. Is that 21? Yeah, it is. Oh, I did 14 instead. Wow. So I got 7 more. We're just under 10, guys. We're at 10 right now. Ugh. You got 90 seconds, guys. Push for 90 more seconds if you're still going. Oh, these lunges are miserable. Oh, 11:05. If you're still going, guys, push. Once you finish, write your score in the chat so everyone else the rest of the day can see what we got. Keep going, keep going. So you're done, write your score in the chat so I know you're finished. "15 seconds. 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. And time. You got a couple more reps, you can finish it up, but otherwise, if you were 10 to 20 reps away, I'd probably call it there. The whole goal is just to move and get sweaty, so if you don't finish, that's fine. Oh, man. What was worse, the snatches or the lunges? Or the weighted version, whatever you did, or lunges? Lunges were rough. Lunges destroyed me. 81 push-ups, 9-11. Nice, Ken. Oh, we'll take a few seconds to chill, guys. On the days, there's the almost over. On the days there's the strength stuff. There's no extra credit. There will be tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do a longer Metcon. There'll be extra credit afterwards if you want to hit that. Otherwise, stick around for another 30 seconds and we'll stretch out just for a few minutes. Make sure you feel good for tomorrow. What time is it? Let's look at you for 7 more minutes. So please help me for 7 more minutes. Don't leave me. That was a fun one. I like that one. Oh, man. Yeah, give me your guys' thoughts on that workout. Whenever you guys have a workout you really enjoy, let me know. Share it with me. Share it on here in the comments. DM me, email me, whatever. Let me see it somehow. Post on the Insiders page, the Facebook group, just so I know what you guys are really enjoying and what I can make more of. Because there's a lot of experimenting right now. I'm trying to make the workouts. We obviously have a focus now. We're doing our pushing on Monday, our core on Wednesday, and our Friday doing pulling focus. Obviously, we're not doing just those moves, just those days. We're doing pushing other days of the week and stuff too, but those are like the focus days for it. You have a focus, but I'm still trying to keep every day somewhat varied and somewhat interesting and fun. So if you guys have anything that you really enjoy, let me know and I'll push it in the mix more often. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, let's stretch. Yeah, squat snatches were gross. 83 push-ups. Damn, Steven. That's a lot of freaking push-ups, dude. You do weigh like 90 pounds, so it makes sense. All right, first saddle. Feet together, knees wide, lay back. Only go back as far as you can comfortably. Don't push it too soon. We'll spend another like 40 seconds here, so start light and we can get deeper in the stretch as the time goes on. Oh, man. I don't know if that was harder than I was expecting. I think the lunge just threw me off. Lunges, I thought it would be like a break. I think I broke more lunge than I did on the snatches, or just as much. All right, next we're gonna do a runner's lunge. So different than the one we typically been doing, we're doing the upright lunge where you make those 90-degree angles with the knees. Today we're just gonna focus on driving the hips forward and then hanging out here. So boom. So that way it's still focusing more so on the quad, focusing more on the rectus femoris, which is that one of the main quad muscles in your legs that also helps with hip flexion. So it is a hip flexor itself. Oh. Gee willikers. That workout spicy was fun. I highly recommend, well, I mean, I can't recommend it now. It's already the end of the video, so if someone's gotten this far, they finished the workout. But I mean, don't be concerned with weight right now, guys. I know everyone's kind of worried that because they're not doing heavy deadlifts, heavy cleans, heavy squats, whatever, like they're gonna lose out their strength. But obviously, it's only so much we can do. So just focus on proper movement, focus on your conditioning right now, which is the main, like we just want to get really, aerobically fit. And the strength will come back. The strength will come back as soon as you get back in the gym. Give it a couple months, switch sides. Give it a couple months and we'll be back to where we were at. Right now, the best thing you guys can do is just focus on keep moving. Try to, every day, you don't have to come work out. If you don't want to work out today, that's fine. Just move. Go for a walk. If you have a yard, do yard work. Do some chores around your house, move all the furniture around and vacuum underneath the furniture. How often do we do that? I don't do that very often, so I should probably do that. But just try to be as active as you can. That's going to determine what's going to help you lift the most weight soonest. The more aerobic capacity you have, the better your body is at functioning. Just being able to pump oxygen, pump blood throughout your body, get all its normal processes done. It'll help you recover faster, be able to lift more weights sooner. But if you're doing nothing and you're just letting yourself kind of fall apart and eat a lot of junk food, not to say you can't eat junk food, but if you're letting yourself like really get loose with it, then it's gonna be really hard. Your body's gonna be like, whoa, now you're taking me through all this physical exertion when I've done absolutely nothing, and I have nothing in my system to help me get through those things or recover from those things. So the best thing I can give you is just try to be mindful of what you're eating. Follow the 80-20 rule: 80% healthy, 20% loose, and then try to move. If you can get a little sweat on every day, perfect. You don't have to do a workout to get sweat on. If I move furniture around my house and I vacuum pretty quickly, and I'm like hustling and bustling and cleaning things up, and I'm doing dishes and all that kind of stuff, I'll naturally build up a tiny bit of sweat. My heart rate will get up for sure. So just move. That's the biggest thing you can do right now to help you maintain as much as you can, as well as build strength when you get back in the gym. Plus, we're doing movements that are still just as challenging, still putting your body in difficult positions, and because of that, your body's still going to be able to do the same thing. Like if we never did clean, if we didn't do any kind of cleans for the next several months, go back to the gym trying to do cleans, not only do you not have the strength, you don't have the mechanics anymore. You got to reteach yourself. You don't have those muscles don't have the muscular endurance to do those movements for a lot of reps. So trust me, the only thing that's going to be slightly hindered is your strength. Everything else is going to be fine. I should probably make a Facebook post about that, but do what you can now. Don't worry about what you can't control. Just have fun. Get sweaty with me. I got sweaty. Hopefully you got sweaty. We got sweaty together. All right. Let's see. Next, find an elevated surface. You can do the stretch standing or kneeling like I am, but you're going to place your hands on top of that surface. You're going to squeeze your abs, and you're going to drop your chest forward. So that way it's getting a deep stretch in the lats. You might feel in the front of your shoulders and your pecs as well. Do about a 30-second stretch. Again, you can do it standing like on a dining room table, if you have like a countertop. I'm squeezing my abs, trying to think about tucking my hips underneath me so my lower back's, I'm trying to think about rounding my lower back. My arms are fully extended. About 15 more seconds here. It's good for thoracic extension. It's good for your lats, good for your pecs, good for your shoulders. All right, hop out of it. Last one I got, guys. Grab your arm, pull it across your chest, place your forearm on your tricep, so right behind your elbow, and then pull that arm in. I'm trying to almost try to think like you're trying to choke yourself. Like that's how high you want your arm, and you'll kind of feel it either running through your tricep. I kind of feel like in this area, like tricep, rear delt area. You like that workout, Steven? Yeah, I thought it was good. I enjoyed that one. I don't know what it is, but over the past year or so, I've kind of when I think of a workout like metabolic conditioning, like getting sweaty, getting the heart rate up, I don't really care I don't mind a heavy barbell, but I would just prefer something that allows me to just move. So I like biking and rowing and skiing. I like light weights I can just, get big sets done with. I like just getting a lot of work done in a certain amount of time frame, It's I also don't mind having a workout that's running and a heavy barbell along those lines. Those workouts are fun too. But I really enjoy something that doesn't take a ton of thought. The less you have to think and the more you can just go and focus on your breathing and your intensity level, how hard can you really push. Those workouts have really made been the most enticing for me, the ones I look forward to the most, versus the ones where it's oh, it's gonna be nasty. Obviously, I don't think anyone really favors workouts that look nasty. Some people do. Some people are nasty freaks. The worse the workout looks, the more they want to do it. These people are weird. Don't get too close to those kind of people. They'll kill you. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. tomorrow, 8 a.m., same thing. We'll have a long workout. I think it's like I want to say it's like a 24-minute EMOM. So it'll be definitely longer, about twice as long as this workout today. So it'll be a really good one. I think it's focusing on like some pulling exercises, some back stuff, as well as like some more leg stuff as well. But it'll be a lot easier, not as dynamic leg stuff. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Have tons of water today. Drink plenty of water. Have something healthy. For me personally, it's hard to eat healthy right now. So one thing I'm doing is before I have whatever I want to have, if I want to have like some kind of sugary snack or whatever, I'll make a really big salad and I'll eat that. And 9 times out of 10, I don't actually want that thing. It's like that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I'm hungry. But as soon as I curb my appetite and I kind of naturally fill up with a bunch of like fiber, that craving goes away. So quick pro tip, like I just get like the spring mix 50 whatever from Sprouts. I get like some cucumbers, some cherry tomatoes, and like the little bell peppers, like little yellow and red ones. Chop all that up, put it in a salad. Like sometimes I'll have it dry, but sometimes I'll put a tiny bit, a little bit of like vinaigrette on it. I'll have that before I want to eat whatever I want to eat or snack, and it's my appetite's curbed. And I'll chug some water too. Boom. Pro tip, because you don't want to get fat like me. All right. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you tomorrow. If you haven't already, please like on the video. Have a great rest of your day.